Hello everyone, Catweazle here, welcome to the channel and welcome back to our playthrough of Descent, Journeys in the Dark, 2nd edition, Forgotten Souls, where we are now on turn 5 and things are looking pretty, well, not too good. We've got 2 diseased heroes, that's Averick and the Widow Tara, and we've got 3 zombies round us, one of whom is a master, and we've got to get over here and open this door, otherwise we will be turning over peril cards for fun. One minor error last turn, whereby I forgot about both Syndrael and Averick having wooden shields. It didn't really matter for Syndrael because she rolled so well anyway, but poor old Averick, he could have lost 1 less hit than he did do. I'm going to let it stand. I just should have remembered, so I will try and remember next turn. What I will do, when it's the monster's turn, I will start putting actually the people that are attacking the heroes back out here, and that'll help me remember, I think. So let's remember the shields next time. Okay, so that being said, let's crack on and try and get rid of these zombies. And to do that, we need to get into the hero phase. And here we are at the hero phase with Syndrael. Now, she's got no wounds on her, but she has taken 4 fatigue. And that is the problem we have got. While we have got this exploration card, we cannot get any fatigue back and we cannot get any wounds back except through standing up and reviving. So poor old Averick can't use any of his healing. Even if we roll surges, we can't use them to take off fatigue. We're in a bit of a pickle. So but first things first, we've got to kill zombies. So Syndrael's going first. She's going to concentrate on the master zombie first. So she's going to use an iron longsword, which is a blue die, a red die, and it's only a brown die for the actual zombies, thankfully. So come on, a good roll. But the zombies are pretty tough, especially the master. The master has got 6 health. Come on, Cindy. Ooh, this looks good. This looks good. So, what have we got here? Oh, they've got 2 shields, unfortunately. But we got 4 and 2 surges. Now, I think, let's have a look on the longsword. Yes, thought so. You may force the target to re-roll 1 defense die. And that is what we're going to do. So we're going to use that surge. Roll rubbish. Indeed it did. Haha! So we actually got 4 damage on to the master. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a good start. So Syndrael is going to attack again, and she's going to attack the master again. And she's killed it. So that's excellent stuff. So there we go. It didn't get a single defense. 4 went through. Brilliant stuff. It is destroyed. So we can get rid of him. What else? Yes, because it was a master monster, the loot track goes up here. And it only has a single space, so the that part of the loot track only goes up 1. But at least we've killed 1 of these zombies. So good stuff from Syndrael. Now, she can't spend any fatigue or anything, and there's not much else she can do. So she's just going to stay there. That is the end of her turn, and let's see who will be next. I think Averick will go next. And here we are with Averick. First thing he's got to do is this diseased card. So it's not an action, So he gets a free go at trying to get rid of it. So at the start of this turn, he tests willpower. Now his willpower's quite good. So we'll get a grey die and a black die. His willpower is 4. Come on, Averick. And he rolls 5, which is rubbish. The reason it's rubbish is that gives him an extra fatigue. He has to keep the card. But even worse than that, he's at full fatigue, so he takes yet another damage, and he's on 8 damage. That means he's got 5 left. So, that's bad. So, not too good, not too good. But he's going to carry on from now, and he can only attack one zombie. That's the one that's here. So that is what he's going to do, but he doesn't use the red die. He has got the iron mace, so he's going to use the yellow one. Come on, Averick. Oh, he does have the health potion, but he can't use it because of this silly room. Because the only way you can get wounds back or fatigue back is by a stand up and revive action. So he just attacks. So there we go. That's not bad. That's 4. There is 1 shield. That's enough to kill this zombie, because it's a minion zombie and they only have 3 health. Unfortunately, his surge, he can't take a fatigue off because of this silly room. Is there anything else he can do? Well, normally, each hero within 3 spaces could recover a health when he rolls a surge, but not in this room. Because this room, you can only recover stuff if you are knocked out and then get stand up and revive. So it's a real pig of a room, and I can see myself getting really sick of repeating that as we go along. So he can't spend that surge, and there's nothing he can do with it. There's a stun on the iron mace, but that's no good because it's dead. So that surge has gone to waste, but at least we have killed this zombie. So that moves up 1, which is good. And that's that, I think. So he's done that. So that was a good roll, let's be honest. So he's done pretty well there. Now he's got 1 action left. As I say, it's no use him chugging the health potion. It won't do him any good. It's no good doing a prayer of healing, because that won't do him any good either. So I'm sort of thinking, what can he do? I think you can walk through. You can sort of get past your own, you know, if they're on your side, you can pass through. So he's going to move for 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously, not quite up to the door, but at least he's getting there. So that's not too bad. So those are his 2 actions, and that is it for him. Next, it's going to be Widow Tara. And here we are with Widow Tara. So she's here. Obviously what she's going to do is she's going to get the proper weapons instead of using Averick's. Hang on, just while I swap these out. Obviously she's got a magic staff, and she's also got her runic knowledge. So we'll put them there. Now she does have a spare fatigue that she could take. So let's see how she does anyway. First thing she's going to do is, obviously, she's going to attack this guy. She's got a blue and a red die because of the magic staff, and he still has a brown defense die. And remember, it's Widow reroll, but we didn't need it. So she's absolutely destroyed this guy. He's gone, which is good. So in fact we got rid of them pretty handily. So thank God they were zombies. She's got a surge. So let's just check that out. Is there anything? +1 range, that sort of stuff. She was easily in range. So no. Nothing else. Oh, I tell you what she didn't do. She should have rolled for disease, shouldn't she? Let's just do that, see if she gets rid of it. Because if she does, she's got to take an extra fatigue, hasn't she? So her willpower is 3. Damn. Oh, 3. She did roll a 3, so she managed to get rid of it anyway. So she didn't have to take an extra fatigue. So at least somebody's not diseased anymore. Okay, so that roll wouldn't have affected the original roll here anyway. So no problems. So she has got a second action, and she's going to use it to move. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So she is now right next to the door. She's got a willpower of 3. Averick's got a willpower of 4, so he'll probably try and move up 1 and open the door if Widow Tara cannot do it next turn. So, not too bad, not too bad. So we can get rid of that. That's pretty good. And that can disappear as well. We'll put that here. So that is it for the hero phase. And hopefully, I'm saying hopefully, we've got rid of all the monsters, but we're going to have to pick up a peril card, I think. So, tell you what I haven't done. I knew there was something I was forgetting. We killed another monster. That takes us up to 5, which is the trigger. We can pick 3 cards and have a look at them. So let's see what we're going to take. Well, perhaps I'll put it the right way up. That'd help. First of all, we could have Mana Weave. So this costs 125 gold. It's a rune. After rolling attack dice, exhaust this card to add 1 surge to the results. Not bad. Next is Lucky Charm. Costs 100. It's a trinket. Exhaust this card to re-roll an attribute test. You must keep the new results. Might be useful for actually opening this door. And the last one is Heavy Cloak. 75 gold. Exhaust this card after the dice are rolled to cancel a surge on an attack that targets you. I think the Mana Weave is pretty much the best one there. So not only that, it costs the most. So I think we shall take that. Yes. So we'll discard the Heavy Cloak and the the Lucky Charm. Put those on the bottom of the deck. And obviously Widow Tara will take Mana Weave, which is a rune. So this is a sort of this looks like a trinket. So I don't think it is like, where is it? Magic Staff. See, Magic Staff, that's in your hands. It's 2-handed. This is like a ring that you wear. So that's pretty cool. So you can use both of those together. Excellent. Put that in the correct place. Over here. Put these back. And let's put Widow Tara back. So not bad, not bad. We've got ourselves something funky there. So good news. But she's still got 3 fatigue on her and 3 wounds that we can't get rid of. Right, now we've done that, let's get straight into the Overlord phase. And here we are at the Overlord phase. So, Hall of Riddles, we have got to do the Overlord effects. The puzzle does continue to elude us, even though we haven't actually started doing it yet. And we have to resolve a peril card. Just before I do that, Scals pointed out, a viewer, he did point out that I shouldn't really get hung up on peril and fate. Peril and the fate track, you get a lot of opportunities to push it back. And peril, well, it's peril. The ideal thing to do, and I agree, is really open these doors as early as you can and explore early in a hero phase. I briefly mentioned it last turn where I said it's not ideal to open it with the last hero, and it isn't. So if you've got to take a fate hit and a peril hit just so you can open the door next turn, then do it. I think I was getting a bit hung up on fate and peril. That said, obviously you don't ignore it, but I was giving it a bit too much weight, I think. So let's take this peril. We'll take this peril card, and hopefully we'll be able to bang down this door next turn early, so we will still have plenty of actions left for our heroes. So I think that's the way to go. So thanks to Scowls for pointing that out. But peril card time, so let's get it. Here we are. So the remaining peril cards, and we could do with not getting any monsters. Right, let's see what we've got. We have got no monsters, so I believe that's the top. A well-placed trap, brilliant, lining the door triggers with a swift ferocity. Each hero in a space on or adjacent to an entrance or exit suffers 1 stamina and 2 fatigue damage. Poor, that's poor old Widow Tara. So she definitely gets 1 health damage. So there we go. She's got a health damage. She suffers 1 of her fatigue damages because she's got a stamina of 4, so she can take that. And she's got to take another fatigue. But because she cannot take another fatigue, because she's at a stamina limit, she's got to take it as a wound, which means she's at half health now as well. So we'll take all these back, tidy up a little by using one of these 5 tokens. So, nasty little trap there. But at least we didn't get a load of monsters sort of arriving on the scene. So hopefully we will be able to open the door next turn. Right, well there you go. What a bundle of laughs that was. There's no monster activations. There's no fate because obviously we still have the active card. But we've got to open that door. As I say, we shouldn't get too hung up on peril cards, but I don't want to be pulling them left, right and centre. And if you remember, when we do actually start trying to open the door, you know, there's a chance we can suffer some real damage now. Every single one of our heroes has maxed out on fatigue. So if they fail, that 4 fatigue goes straight to wounds. And Averick and the Widow Tara are in big trouble. Especially Averick, because he's still diseased. So, this is just grim. We've got to get out of this room and get rid of this stupid not being able to recover health and fatigue rubbish, because it's really giving us a major problem. Otherwise, this would be a great tile to actually rest. If you rest, you get all your fatigue back. You know, you don't even roll a die. All your fatigue disappears. But we can't even do that because the expiration card won't allow it. So, it's a real pain. Oh, I told you what. There. Forgot to do that. Obviously, move that back down now to 1 card. So, that has completely reset. But at least we got rid of all those zombies. So, that is it for turn 5 of Descent Journeys in the Dark, 2nd edition, Forgotten Souls. All that remains is for us to get out of the Hall of Riddles. Hopefully we'll be able to do that next turn. Everybody's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody can get towards the door. So I think Widow Tara will give it a go. Hopefully she'll do it. Or we might even just move up Averick. He's got the best will. He's got 4 will. So hopefully he'll be able to get up here and roll a lot better than he did for his disease card. But that is for next turn. So thank you for watching turn 5. Thanks very much for all the subscriptions and for all the views and for all the helps and the tips. and the pointing out where I have gone wrong. Thank you very much. If you've noticed anything incorrect with this turn, please let me know. And similar to Scal's giving me the heads up about the peril and the fate cards, any sort of tips, as I say, are very welcome. Thank you very much. And oh yes, anybody who's been across to Board Game Links to upvote the site, as ever, thank you for that. And yes, so that's it for turn 5. I hope you join me for turn 6. But until then, this is me, Catweazle, signing off. Toodaloo.